When you think of a subcompact SUV, what comes to mind? Probably something practical, reliable, and safe. Maybe even a little boring. But the 2026 Mazda CX-30 flips that script entirely. This isn't just a small crossover, it's fun, it's premium, and it's full of surprises. With a turbocharged engine, upgraded tech features, and styling that feels far more expensive than it really is, the CX-30 sets its own rules in a class that usually plays it safe. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Mazda CX-30 to see if this little SUV can really deliver excitement, practicality, and that unexpected thrill that makes you rethink what a subcompact SUV can be. Before we dig deeper, let's hit the three biggest updates for the 2026 Mazda CX-30. First, Mazda now offers a turbocharged engine that pumps out up to 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque on premium fuel, giving this little SUV a punch you wouldn't normally expect in this class. Second, tech and interior upgrades step up in a big way. The preferred trim now comes with a 10.25-inch center display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, leatherette seats, and more refined cabin materials that make the interior feel a notch above its price point. And third, Mazda has refined the ride and handling with updated dampers and suspension tuning, so while the CX-30 still has that athletic, fun-to-drive character, your daily commute now feels smoother and more composed. So, in short, turbocharged excitement, premium tech, and a more polished driving experience, an unexpected thrill in a segment that often plays it safe. On the road, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 immediately grabs your attention. Mazda's Kodo Soul of Motion design language shines through with sculpted body panels, bold wheel arches, and sleek flowing lines that give it a premium feel far beyond its subcompact classification. While the overall shape hasn't been completely overhauled, the CX-30 for 2026 features sharper proportions, a more aggressive grille, and a higher belt line that adds presence and confidence. Even the subtle touches, like flush surfaces and refined detailing, push it closer to luxury crossover territory without the luxury price tag. Beneath it all, Mazda continues to offer standard I-Active all-wheel drive across the US lineup, giving the CX-30 added stability, better grip, and more confidence on all types of roads. Put simply, the 2026 CX-30 doesn't just look ready to compete, its design clearly signals that it wants to lead its class. Step inside the 2026 Mazda CX-30 and it's immediately clear that Mazda put the driver experience front and center. The cabin is clean, thoughtfully organized, and wonderfully driver-focused with every control within easy reach. On the preferred trim and above, you get a 10.25-inch center display with full touchscreen functionality, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a power-sliding glass moonroof, and leatherette seating surfaces, features that feel more at home in a luxury vehicle. Even the materials have been upgraded, with richer textures, better sound insulation, and a level of refinement that make the subcompact crossover feel far more sophisticated than its class would suggest. Tech interfaces are smoother, controls more intuitive, and the overall effect is clear. Mazda wants the CX-30 to feel elevated, more than just an entry-level SUV. If you're looking for both style and substance, this cabin sends a very strong message.
This is where the 2026 Mazda CX-30 truly comes alive. Mazda now offers a turbocharged Skyactiv G 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine that delivers up to 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque when using premium 93-octane fuel, or 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet on regular fuel, which is remarkable for a subcompact SUV. Even the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter base engine impresses with 186 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque, giving the standard models more than enough pep for everyday driving. Combine that with Mazda's smooth 6-speed automatic transmission and the I-Active all-wheel drive system available across most trims, and you get a driving experience that feels far more dynamic than the just-as-small SUV stereotype suggests. Acceleration is confident, throttle response feels sharp and immediate, and the chassis handles with poise and composure. For anyone who assumed that subcompact SUVs were destined to be boring, the CX-30 is here to challenge that assumption and deliver an unexpected thrill behind the wheel. Mazda didn't compromise comfort for sportiness, and for 2026, the CX-30's suspension has been fine-tuned to deliver a smoother, more controlled ride over everyday roads. The updates make city streets, highway stretches, and even winding country lanes feel composed, while the chassis keeps that signature nimble, responsive character Mazda is known for. Steering is precise and well-weighted, body roll is kept in check, and with standard all-wheel drive, you gain confidence even in less than ideal conditions. What this means is the CX-30 isn't just about turbocharged power. It's about making that power enjoyable, predictable, and usable every single day, giving drivers a balance of excitement and everyday practicality that's rare in the subcompact SUV segment. Even with all its turbo excitement and premium touches, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 doesn't forget practicality. Passenger space is competitive for its class, and cargo room is versatile enough for daily errands, weekend getaways, or small family trips. Mazda's reputation for reliability means ownership is generally low stress, and maintenance costs stay reasonable, which is a big plus in this segment. Fuel efficiency is also strong, with previous turbo CX-30 models delivering around 27-28 mpg city and 33-34 mpg highway, giving real-world drivers an efficient daily companion. Combine that with intuitive storage solutions, thoughtful interior layout, and easy technology integration, and the CX-30 proves it can handle real life just as well as it handles the fun driving moments. This is an SUV that balances style, excitement, and sensible practicality in a way few competitors manage. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 strikes a smart balance between premium feel and real-world value. The base 2.5S model starts in the low to mid $20,000 range, while the turbocharged and higher trims climb into the upper $20,000 and low $30,000, offering a suite of features and technologies that rival many luxury crossovers. What stands out is that Mazda delivers a sense of refinement, strong performance, and advanced tech without asking buyers to pay luxury prices. Factor in Mazda's reputation for reliability, strong resale value, and relatively low ownership costs, and the CX-30 emerges as one of the most compelling subcompact SUVs on the market. For buyers who want style, substance, and excitement without breaking the bank, this little crossover offers more than it's priced for. In a crowded subcompact SUV market, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 stands out because it refuses to follow the same formula as most competitors. While many rivals focus purely on price, size, or a few tech features, Mazda blends premium design, engaging driving dynamics, and practical usability into a single package. For buyers who want a small SUV that doesn't feel small in ambition, the CX-30 is a clear choice. It appeals to those who value style, performance, and a more emotional connection to their vehicle without sacrificing everyday convenience. Whether you're an urban commuter, a weekend adventurer, or someone who simply refuses to drive a boring SUV, the CX-30 is designed to deliver an experience that's both fun and sensible. This is why Mazda continues to make waves in a segment often dominated by safe, uninspiring options. So what's the final verdict on the 2026 Mazda CX-30? If you're looking for a subcompact SUV that combines turbocharged excitement, premium tech, stylish design, and everyday practicality, this little crossover delivers on all fronts. It's fun to drive, looks more expensive than it is, and still makes sense for daily life. A rare combination in this segment. While no car is perfect, the CX-30 strikes a sweet spot between performance, value, and usability that few competitors can match. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more honest, detailed reviews like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more SUV and compact car reviews coming, and you don't want to miss which models are truly worth your attention. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 might just be the small SUV that surprises you the most this year.